We have Coach Kadeesh Fishley joining us for the Women's Football Report. Coach, how you doing, family?
I'm good enough. How are you? It's been a while.
It's been a while. It's been a while. Welcome back, football family. What's going on in the world of women's football? And I know Jamaica is supposed to be playing Costa Rica. Reggae Girls playing Costa Rica today.
Yeah, they actually are playing right now. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to watch it. There was a cost associated, and I wasn't ready to pay that cost. But next time. But so far, everything has been going to. Well, not everything has been going to plan. The shocking thing that happened this season was Arsenal beating Chelsea at the start of the season. But I don't want to make excuses for Chelsea, but I honestly believe that Arsenal had the extra preparation time, so that gave them an advantage in that opening match. But since then, they have been doing well. Well, except the Wolfsburg game in Champions League, where they had to come from behind to take a point. And speaking about Women's Champions League, we are now getting coverage of all the matches from DAZN on YouTube for free. So any female Champions League match that you would like to watch, you can do so on YouTube. So that's going on. That's one of the things. Barcelona has not let up from their form from last season, and it was evident when they played Arsenal. I mean, Arsenal tried to be defensive, but Barcelona was just too good for them. And as someone who is a Real Madrid fan as well, it's hard for me to say, but I have to say that this Barcelona women's team is perfect. There's nothing, I cannot see anything that they need to work on. They're just way too good. So I expect them to run away with their league again. But I don't want to put myself out there like I did last year, but I don't think they'll be retaining the Champions League title this year.
So Chelsea probably had a hangover from the beating they took from Barcelona, right, in the Champions League final.
I wouldn't say that. I think it was a case where we had a lot of players representing their country in the Olympics. So it took a while for everybody to get back so that everybody could be fully prepared for the season. So that that play was a factor in it. But everything else, but as I said, after that match, we've begun rolling, and we are doing well so far. And hold on, I have to talk about one of the biggest upsets. It was Arsenal beating Manchester City 5-0, and that is a surprise to anyone who follows the WSL. No one expected Arsenal to thoroughly trash
Man
City like that.
And how is the Kadisha Bonishaw doing at Man City? How is she doing?
Well, she didn't start well. That I believe that she didn't start well, but she seems to be finding her footing in the team now, and she's actually scoring some goals. So we'll see as it comes. There's a big match that's going to happen next weekend. Chelsea versus Man City in the FA Cup from last year. They had to push that back. So the FA Cup for last year, that's being played next week Saturday. It's the semi-finals. So that should be a very good match to watch and to see how she does against world-class defenders.
So she's getting more playing time now.
I would think, personally, I would want to see her getting more playing time, but the coach is adamant on just starting. It's either Ellen or Bonnie. So she's not getting that much, but when she does come on, she does do well.
Yeah, big up to Bunny Shaw. And I think she did score a hat trick, right, earlier so far this season.
Yeah, she did against, I think it was Everton in the
league.
In the League Cup.
In the league. Yeah.
It was the league? No,
Yeah.
the League Cup. Yeah, League Cup.
Big up, big up. So what else is going on in women's football? Any other major news? First report for the season. It's nice to see you again.
Yeah. Well, I'm a little bit upset with the fact that Drew Spence played her first game for Jamaica, the Chelsea midfielder, and it was behind closed doors, and she actually scored. So that was a little bit upsetting, but we seem to have integrated the UK players within the women's system much better than we did with the men's.
Wait,
So
hold on. So the reggae girls is widening the search as like the reggae boys, right?
yes, yeah.
And
They're
there's no
not,
money issues with these players coming in. No first class flight needed.
well, yeah, I don't. There's not been much, like there hasn't been anything about how they're getting in on or anything, and a lot of the times the women are not really as what's the word I'm looking for?
They're not.
They're
They're
not
not
as demand.
divas.
Huh?
They're not divas.
Yes, definitely. That's it. They're not as demanding as the men in terms of things they want to come in. But I've seen a lot of things and I've seen a lot of videos on social media, and it seems that they're actually enjoying themselves and they're integrating with the team and they're doing well.
Yeah, and the reggae girls are getting ready for World Cup qualifiers that's coming down fast, thick and fast. And
Yeah.
Spurs, the one of the Spurs goalies also in the reggae girls setup, right?
Yes, yes. Becky Spencer. We also have a couple players. We have a player from Leicester City, Paige Bailey. We have I can't remember this girl's name from Liverpool, but we have her as well. So to see that the GFF is actually going out and getting women for the program is it's nice to see, but they still can do some more for us.
There's always more the JFF can do. Always more. Football family, let's wrap up the women's football report. Really appreciate it. And don't tell me my fancy goalkeeper Sydney Schneider's starting spot is in jeopardy now, because I know she's warming bench with the Washington Spirit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think she needs to go somewhere to get game time because Becky Spencer is a really good goalkeeper,
Okay.
and it's just because there are better keepers ahead of her that she's not able to get in the England setup. But Becky Spencer is a good goalkeeper.
All right. All right. Let's wrap up the women's football report. Any other thing? Any other women's football news that you want to highlight, family?
No, not at the moment. Just please to support the Women's Champions League if you can. Watch it on YouTube. There's a Women's Champions League channel. There's a big match coming, as I said, this weekend. Well, next weekend, which is Chelsea versus Manchester City. So I am always pushing for people to watch the games. The more eyes that we get on the women's game, the more it can develop and become as big as the men's game.
All right. Yes, yes. And Jamaica versus Costa Rica is on atafootball.com. I think Freedom Football app. Like you said, it's a paid
Right.
platform. Yeah, so we'll get the score update on that one. You know. All right, family. Look at more here.
All right. Thank you.